my legit Famicom entertainment system. Hang on. Oh, there we go. I was muted. Alright. So, Steelers lost, and kinda, generally speaking, people figure they would. And it's not really surprising. I mean, technically, they bet on the Steelers. It was a push. They were a home underdog by 3 points. Lost by 3 points, but quite frankly, they should have won that game. They should have won that game. Even after the Ravens brainalized Mason Rudolph with a headshot and knocked him out on his feet. Even after that, when they put in their backup, a rookie from Stanford, who immediately made great contributions. Like, he played great for getting into a game for the absolute first time. Yeah, you know, all said and done, they should have won that game. That Phantom roughing the passer, the defense honestly did its job. And those extra 15 yards killed them. Let the Ravens tie it up. And we got to overtime, and all sorts of shenanigans happened there, starting with Tomlin choosing to kick instead of take the ball, because special teams have been so bad. Oh man, okay, we got a cure there. Alright, so, basically what I'm trying to say is that the best way to recover from this level of sports angst is to master the Dark Blade and become a Mystic Knight. So after I logged off last time, I got everybody rearranged for this next part of the game, and this is tough, because we got to go to the Cave of Shadows, and essentially all of the enemies in Cave of Shadows are dividing enemies, so they resist all elements except Dark, but they are weak against Dark, and they will divide on any hit, any physical hit, by a non-dark weapon. So I've made 2 Mystic Knights, and Mystic Knight's a little weird. It can't use regular heavy armor or weapons. So like all of the stuff, all the Aegis shields, all the reflect mails, all that stuff is useless for this part of the game. The only available equipment is this. Plus the, not Yu-Geomancer. Plus the Kotetsu that we found last time as well in Bahamut Slayer. That's it. That's all we have right now. And it's not great. I can't even use the Protect Ring. They're the only class in the game that can't even use Protect Ring. So we can't buff their vitality either. It's just it's a bad time all around. What they can do, though, is they can use low-level white magic outside of battle, which is a little strange, but this entire class is strange. So, the biggest challenge here is lack of armor. Like, you're just going to take hits and get wrecked, and it's not going to be a good time. So, the first thing we can do, at least, is take a hidden path back here and see an old man behind a waterfall. It's all very Zelda. And by talking to him, he sicks a ninja on us, so that's good. I've gone with Bard here because I need to improve my attack power as much as possible. And we can get a much better weapon if we can defeat this ninja. And luckily the ninjas decided not to attack the Dark Knights, who will take huge amounts of damage. Like, all this HP is really necessary because the hits this thing can dish out are crazy. Getting super lucky here. This should be the last round, though, so all is well. Alright, ninja is defeated. We did it. It's a fair amount of experience for just one hit. So we get a Kiku Ichibanji. Yeah, that's already put us at a much better position than we were in before. Yes. 134, that's significantly better. Now, there's one other thing we could do here in Vehicle Gods, and that is there's a cave that we can go into that's got some free stuff, but it's not necessarily useful free stuff. You can get, I think just some regular Dark Blades in there, which is like, I've already got Dark Blades. I don't need those extras, but it would be nice to get them and maybe sell. I never mind having more cash, especially in this game where you buy a lot of things. And it's nice that you can just come down here and get a free set of equipment. Equipment. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, equipment. Okay, and then there's this cave over here. So in here, you can kind of get a taste of what the next dungeon's gonna be like. I'm gonna save first before I do it, though. It would be foolish to give away my hard-earned sword off a, a back attack or something like that. I'll just take a quick save. Alright, can only be defeated by dark swords, so let's check it out. So the gimmick of this cave is not just that it's got a lot of the same enemies that we're going to be facing, it's also got a bunch of hidden passages. It's kind of how it rolls. So yeah, dividing enemies are totally beatable if they come in low numbers. Duke got a level up there. That's a solid level up. It's a little under 100 points. Okay. Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. The good thing is, though, even if you have, not a whole lot of equipment, since you are kind of stuck using shields, you're going to dodge way more attacks than you normally do, because you get that double defense multiplier. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now this is how you get killed horribly. I don't like this one bit. At least there's only two, though. Could be worse. My general thinking, though, is that this cave might just not be worth it. Specifically not worth it in the sense that I don't want to spend my potions here. Now the good news is that we can get some more, like a proper set of armor for the Mystic Knights in the next dungeon. Problem is you only get one set. And if you're going to use physical attackers, you probably want 2 physical attackers. I did it again. I am just the master of not changing my rows and getting killed. Oh, we got to strike first, though. I'm wasting my strike first on this. I guess it's better than getting horribly killed, though. It is admittedly nice to just annihilate these things after they cause me so much trouble in the ancient ruins. So yeah, damage output isn't a problem, especially if you're using the Bard. It's damage taking that's the problem. And it's a little tough because, you know, on one hand, maybe you want a, like, in-battle white mage, but on the other hand, you want to get through these fights as quick as you can. So it's a bit of a trade-off. And what I decided is that I will take my chances with the damage, and I will just use Mystic Knights to cure outside of battle. Oh yeah, that's something weird. So they can use level 1 to 3 white magic, just not in battle. And it's pretty strong, too. Like, they've got a reasonable... Oh, no they don't. It's a terrible mind score. I wonder why my spells are working that well, then. Yeah, so all these things are weak against Dark, that's why I'm doing so much damage. But they resist every other element, so Earthquake isn't the best. And having those levels from the optional dungeons is very, very handy. You won't be gaining any levels from this place. Good stuff, good stuff. So yeah, across the game, there's only 3 sets of equipment that you can wear with a Mystic Knight. One is the Demon Shield and armor. One is the Genji set, of which there's only one, and we're going to get that in the next dungeon. And the third is the Crystal Gear, which is, generally speaking, the best equipment for physical attackers in the game. Generally. You know, I don't need that extra Kotetsu. It's fine. Just go ahead and, yeah, get rid of it. Sure, we don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need... Let me just make sure that I'm wearing armor. And I didn't remove it in some horrifying accident. Yeah, I don't need this. I need another Kiku Ichimonji, not another Kotetsu. So that's just cash. Yeah, we don't even need this shop because we have the Invincible. And the Invincible is awesome. Alright, so we're going to make sure that we are stocked on potions. Let's get 20 more of those. Well, seems fine. Alright, so you'd think that, you know, maybe the Cave of Shadows is, you know, near Fuhogu God, since you need the Dark Knights to do it, and that's the Dark Knight town. But this is not the case. It's nowhere near. On the entire other side of the globe. It's kind of a pain. We're gonna go all the way back to the other continent, and look around for it. Oh no, that's... okay, that's the Ancient Maze. We gotta go there later. That's towards the final dungeon. Now we need the Ancient Cave, which is over here. But of course you can be attacked. Of course you can be attacked. Well, the good news is, the Invincible gets a shot in at the start of these fights. Which I like a lot, and that's a mechanic they brought back in Final Fantasy Legend 3. Or Saga 3. The Talon gets various gun parts throughout the game that you can use. And Geomancers in the air are incredibly powerful, so it's a good time to be a Geomancer. Alright, so now the trick is just to figure out how to get over to that cave. I'm not certain if the Cannon Blast makes it impossible to get ambushed or back attacked, but it might. That would be much appreciated. Oh no. Got a backfire. And a spell to the back row. Yeah, they're really going after Honey there. Oh, bonked him with the bell. How humiliating. About 100. Oh, over 100 for Vinny. 120. That's a good vitality score. Bard strikes again. Got that combination of a like a good vitality score, but also good vitality score plus the protect ring makes the HP gains a lot better. I don't know if I missed a 1 on that ability. There we go. This it? No, you gotta go all the way around. Wow, this is quite possibly the most annoying dungeon to get to in all of Final Fantasy? I can't think of anything more obnoxious than this. Although, if there weren't random encounters, it wouldn't be as annoying. But I guess it is kind of innovative. Ooh, we absorbed that. I guess it's kind of innovative that they had random encounters on the airship at all. Because remember in FF1 and 2, you were just safe up there. So they're probably thinking, well, what can we do that we've never done before? And this is what they came up with. Alright, so terrain here doesn't help. Yeah, I got no moves worth using. The harps for the bard, incidentally, are back row safe, so we can just attack. Can you believe we're still going? You're still just trying to get to the dungeon. Well, it's amazing how far away it is. Alright, so even though the Steelers have me depressed, I do have the Cowboys and Packers on as well. And it does give me great joy to see the Cowboys getting destroyed. It's always a good time when the Cowboys don't win. Also trying real hard not to scratch a bug bite. Got a bug bite on my morning constitutional today, and it's kind of driving me batty. It's fine though, as long as I keep both hands on the controller, I can't scratch the bug bite. Can't do it. Need hands for that. Near pick by the Packers. They basically had, or the Cowboys basically had to deflect the pass to the ground to stop it from being picked off. We'll see if Honey comes out of this dungeon with any more HP than that. I have doubts. Well, that's the sound of shenanigans. That's some shenanigans music. Alright, so this guy's from the Hoggle Gods. Now, they said over in that city that everybody who came here died horribly. Or rather, that they never returned, I guess technically. So good on that guy for still being alive. Airblade, huh? Oh, so another thing I found out when I was looking up stuff about this game. Apparently your ambush, back attack, and preemptive attack rate are based on your level and the opponent's level, and I didn't know that. I thought it was just pure random. Like that scale. Now, you gotta be careful with the scale in this dungeon. Presumably... Presumably if the enemies hit each other, they'll split. And we don't want that. It's amazing the difference that actually having the Dark Swords will make, though. Like, in the Ancient Caves, this was a game over just by getting this battle. But, here... Here, we're fine. Alright, this Geomancer's not doing... Not doing great. I'm thinking of audibling to something else. If that's the damage output I'm gonna get. What would be better than this Geomancer, though? I mean, something that can do damage, obviously. So if there's a non-elemental source... Oh, let me see. Let us see. Well, let's put it this way, we're definitely not, we're not taking this Geomancer. Question is, what do I replace it with? I'm thinking Summoner. Like, this is maybe a little strange, but... all of the summons are magical attacks, even if they aren't... elemental in nature, so... yeah, like, not even, Titan's abilities aren't even... or rather, Titan's Stomp ability is, non-elemental. But I can still use the lower level ones for their status effects, and the higher ones for just damage, so... I think this could really be a job for the Summoner. Vitality. I forget what the body gear is for. Can't carry anymore? What? Level 2 magic have you got? Ah, so that's where the Ice 2 went. Finally found it. Alright, so let's move all that over there. Get back this. We won't need this, that. Probably not this, because I can cast Exit. It's the black robe, isn't it? I think they can use the robes. Get that intellect up. Yes. And then over here, can I get him a rod? Yeah, I don't know if rods actually work in this game. In theory, you use them like you do in future games to increase the... or to give a boost to certain elemental types, but it might not work in this game. And we're going to give Duke that, so that I have multiple sources of healing. Alright, this is a case where I'm going to try to use my Evoker as an ailment inflictor, and any additional damage or healing that I get out of it is a bonus. And actually, fairly soon after this, I'm going to be able to... oh, Vitality 17, that's terrible. I didn't realize it was that bad. That's tough. That's really tough. Wish I could equip the Defender sword on it. Oh well. Right before level 2. Alright, but we're gonna essentially inflict ailments. And just be happy with that. And if we get damage, that's great. It won't be a whole lot of damage, since it's mostly elemental until you use the higher level summons. Oh? Are summons non-elemental? We might be onto something here. The base summon attacks might be non-elemental. Maybe they are intended to be elemental, but there's just a programming error? Maybe my intellect is just so huge that it... not that huge, just 41. Still, that's a 5x... the 5x multiplier. I'm sure it's doing a bunch of damage, but... you know, if that was elemental, then it would resist it. If it's not resisting, then we're in luck. Well, I'm feeling a lot better about this choice than I was a moment ago. At first I was like, well, let's just put something that's the least bad. But finding a value E-value in Evoker. Even though he can't use the good stuff yet. Yeah, that's just a lot more damage than should be done. And I appreciate it. Is Ifrit the same? Yeah, we won't find out, but that's okay. That is okay. I got a high potion. We don't even need to use them yet, because I got free healing on Mystic Knight. Bacchus wine, nice, good stuff. Oh, he's dead. That's unfortunate. Ooh, okay. Cheer. And let's let loose Ifrit this time, see if he does damage or what he does. That one might be elemental. But it still feels like a lot more damage than it would normally do, so no, I'm kind of okay with it. The one issue, I think, with the summoner here is the low MP, because this is kind of a long dungeon. Has a lot of floors, at least. Another back attack. Too many back attacks for my liking. This is like the second one in this cave. Go Ifrit here just in case we get the healing. It's not a huge amount of healing, but any amount helps. It's kind of weird that Ifrit heals, isn't it? Like, isn't he supposed to just set everything on fire? It's definitely the case in 15. Final Fantasy 15. Oh no, I didn't need to do that because I still got heal charges. Okay. That's serendipity. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the exact definition of it. I forget to reset my lineup properly, and I get back attacked again, so I'm in the right position. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, I can't think of anybody who could make this stuff up. Well, except maybe this guy. But I don't think he made this one up. It really happened. Oh, that's so goofy. Oops, that's wrong button. Okay. Alright, well I don't think I'm getting 3 back attacks in a row, so let's switch that lineup back. I'm not even mad, that's amazing. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. You gotta be here to believe it, as Mike Lang would say. I don't believe it, and I'm here. You know, as long as he just keeps putting in a zap here and there for 500, that's great. That's all you can really ask for. Oh boy. Alright, and as much as I jinx myself in saying it, there's no way I'm getting 4 back attacks in a row. Like, RNG just doesn't hate me that much. Let's be real. Technically not a back attack, it's just an ambush. It's just an ambush. What is going on? This is a legendary string of bad luck. Alright, things are going... the train is back on the track, let's put it that way. After all that shenanigans. That hurt, though. That was a nasty hit. Found black hole. That's not useful. Pretty sure that is the teleport insta-kill spell that isn't great. Also not great, my menuing skills. Menus are, as always, the final boss in RPGs. Even action RPGs like the mana games. No? No ambush? No? Oh, okay. I'll take it then. That's good though, we get him asleep, we get all attacks hit on sleeping targets, if memory serves. So this is ideal. Okay, all attacks don't hit on sleeping targets. I'm pretty sure they should each have 5. Still going fine, though. Alright, so... which one of these is right? Let's just go with the middle one. See if we get there. Nope, didn't get there. Now, one thing we gotta make sure we do is get that set of Genji equipment. It's essentially the reason to use a Dark Knight outside of this cave is just, oh, Genji equipment's really good. And we also want to keep it for when we get Ninja, since Ninjas can equip anything. And anything includes the Dark Knight exclusive gear. It ain't that exclusive. Ooh. Dak Prescott just took a sack. It's 24-0 Cowboys. Sorry, Packers. Another black hole. I don't need that. Alright. What we learned here is... that was the wrong... Oh, we're almost to 2,000 HP. We need more HP than that, though. A lot of the endgame stuff can really mess you up. Get that paralysis action going. Nice. I'll just run Ifrit out there again. We don't need him that bad. Any skill up on Bard? How are you doing on Bard? Wow. Already 8 levels gained in Bard. I don't know what job level does for Bard. I really don't. Probably nothing. Aha! Alright, Genji Glove. That's good. Duke currently has the highest attack power, so we're going to protect him with the Genji Glove first. And you get some pretty good status resistances on this Genji stuff. Or am I thinking of 2? Oh, you get it in this as well. It's Poison, Toad, Stone, Confusion, Sleep, Petrification. That's good immunities. That's very good. think we can get out of here this way, though, so back to the way we came. I said back. That summoned the back attack. I understand how this works. We accept that and move on from it. God, I'm catching Tomlinisms. Gotta heal up just a little bit. I'm feeling glad I got, you know, a billion potions now. If you're just gonna take back attacks, although you're gonna need them. Already nearly exhausted my heals off the Mystic Knights. Got some Cure 2s left, though. Oh, I almost forgot. Almost forgot. Do you think if the Who was around, if they started today, Won't Get Fooled Again would have been Won't Get Owned Again? Probably not. But you never know. Yeah, so actually, do I have Teleport as a spell? I don't think I ever got Teleport as a spell. I want to say it's like Warp and moves you back a floor. Oh my goodness. Like, this is an incredible back attack rate. Like, unbelievable. Is it the 6th or 7th one? In this one dungeon. Got him. What's he thinking? What was I just thinking? Cowboys look like they're melting down, so that's good. Makes you feel a little better. So I note that in Final Fantasy IV they made a system where if one person switches rows, everybody switches, and you don't have to spend your entire turn on it. And I'm certain, absolutely certain, that that system exists because of this. Because of all the switching back and forth. So even if you goof up, it takes one person's turn, and everybody else can get towards, you know, winning. Oh boy. Other choice. Huh. Let's go middle again. Can't be wrong every time. Ah, we got it this time. Okay. Let's stick with what I can see first. Oh, well, that's everything I can see. Oh. Ambush. Well, at least it's not a back attack. Though it sucks. My father is still displeased, incredibly displeased with the result of the game. He's, well, you know, back in Pittsburgh, obviously, so he's watching all of the post-mortem stuff, and it's just, it sounds depressing. I'm glad I'm not watching it. I'm just getting back attacked 12 million times in a, you know, cave full of monsters that split into a billion parts. And watching the palettes shift back and forth on Dark Knight, so their eyes flash between orange and blue. It's kind of scary. Okay. We made it to B5. I think we're only halfway through the dungeon. Like, this place is pretty big. Pretty big. This is what, 7? 8? Now, I'll have to check the replay, but I think this is my 8th back attack, and that's just unbelievable. It's unreal. Nobody gets back attacked this much. Some of that bad luck from the Steelers game washing off on me. This is why Juju had that second game losing fumble. Keep losing track of the high potions. Oh, we got a high potion back, okay. I'll use the remaining cure spells while I got them. Alright, so that one you can at least see what the correct direction is. Ambush! No! I can't get a fair fight. Are Mystic Knights cursed, I wonder? Packers score again. 31-3. I don't think the Cowboys are winning. They'll take some small solace in that. Nice, nice. Set them on fire. Good. So what we need is more combustion. Ooh. Ooh, perfect. Ah, great. Now I just need that Genji stuff. Is this right? I think it's right. I was thinking that I could walk through that wall, but obviously not the case. It's a big difference in damage. The Kiku Uchimunji versus everything else. Now I can reliably take out everything in one hit. Oh, not there either. A little annoying that none of those are secret paths. Let's let a Titan loose, see what happens. Didn't kill him. Yeah, it looked like Titan can still do some damage. Much appreciated, for sure. I want to say I'm past the halfway point in this dungeon now. I think it has 8 or 9 floors, something like that. Plus the treasure room, so maybe a little more. Alright, let's go middle again. Ambushed. My goodness. Let's get that sleep. Oops. A little bit of sleep. No, or take that guy out, that's fine. I think we're doing double heals here, though. Hmm. Nice hit. Oh, it's a critical. Oh, honey actually gained a level. Huh. Well, okay. It's a better level than expected. But still no level 7 magic, I don't think. Yeah, 35's not even enough to get the Leviathan. Well, we'll get the Summoner soon enough. That should be fine. You know, I shouldn't be shocked at this point, but I am. This is just unprecedented. Honey's getting absolutely destroyed. They all targeted Honey. Oh, I hate it. Gotta heal up. Truly, this is the Hell Horse Hell Zone. Brought to you by 84 Lumber. Not really, though. Just been watching too much, Rather, I listen to both hockey games. They have that sort of, branding on everything they do. That's what, 9? 8 or 9? Enough is what it is. It's enough. Oops. I'm misclicking now. It's really getting to me, all of this. All these back attacks. Oops. I think my controller cable is getting a little wonky. Ambushed. Ambushed. It's different. It's different, you see. No, it's not a back attack. It's just an ambush. It was fine. And the worst part is, like, these aren't worth any experience. They're not worth anything. These battles are actually just valueless and meaningless. So expending this much effort on them is, it just hurts. There's a chest down there. This better be the way. I'm just gonna shut up about it. I'm just gonna shut up about it and maybe it'll stop. Maybe it'll stop. I've got doubts, though. I've also given up on rearranging my items since the game just dearranges them whenever it feels like it. Genji Shield. Genji Shield is a lot better than the Demon Shield. Demon Shield blocks a couple of status effects, but the Genji Shield, Strength and Agility, both 5 up. And I believe it's got a bunch of protections as well. Yeah, it's got the same kind of protections as the other Genji thing, I think. Confusion, Sleep, Petrification, Toad, Poison. You get all that good stuff. I was just waiting for the ambush notification to appear. Just waiting for it. No, we'll take this one. And use the full, strength-boosted one. Take out the Deathclaw. Which didn't work. But he still had to skip that turn, and now he's gonna get sleeped. Sleeped. Alright, then this one... Let's bring Titan in here, he'll be fine. Huh, I just got him. I didn't damage him, though, and he certainly has more HP than that, right? No way he's got that little HP. Yeah, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Starting to run low on the old summons. May have to consider an elixir or some kind of job change. Because I want to make sure that I've got... Like, I can't use everything because there is a boss. So I gotta save my Odin shots for that. It should only take a couple turns, though, so that's okay. And ideally... I can just avoid using a lot of my good stuff. I don't want to use my Bacchus wine here. Genji Helm. That goes to you. Alright, so the next thing will go to the other one. Ambushed. I've given up trying to make any sense of it. There's no sense to be had. Oh, he's still around. How much skill up have I gotten here? 105. 10. I guess we're doing a lot more attacking than summoning. I'm running out of stuff. Okay, we got one out. Got one Rama left. I wonder if maybe I'll just want to start summoning Chocobo and fleeing. I don't know how that works. That counts as making the entire party defenseless. It's the thing that worries me. Yeah, I'll go there. I'll get Titan in. Actually, no, with this many, let's take the last shot of Rama here. Maybe get some paralysis going. Yeah, that ought to help. Let's now drop Titan on them. It's good damage. It really is. One thing I don't know is if the boss of this place uses any magic. Whether Odin will be useful for its reflect skills or not is unknown. Okay. Punch the hell horse, just beat him up. Hell horse that weak? Yeah, maybe it is. Well, if I can take it out in one shot, good. Oh, those are worth experience. I just noticed that. Genji armor. Here, since he's now behind. Still not up to snuff. Oh well. This is... I think it's the last floor. It looks like a last floor to me. Alright, well this is a generally winnable fight, so let's just see what happens if I cast Chocobo. I know half the time it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't make you defenseless. Okay, I can flee. It's good information, hopefully not necessary. But, you know, I'm just gonna cast it anyways. If it does nothing, then it's just job experience. Nice. Now this is... This seems right, because there's stairs over here, and stairs are good. We like stairs. This fight... yeah, I'll just take this fight. Let's see what happens if I use a black hole on him. Oh, yeah, it's an insta-kill, and it worked. That's a little surprising. Middle one. So these, I don't even know if these divide. I honestly don't. I just don't want to find out, is the thing. They don't. The horses don't divide. That's a bit of a shock. You just gotta get one last ambush in. Just one more for the road. My goodness. Can't even get good damage rolls. Okay, finally made it. Just keep that one exit spell handy, just in case. And, we'll fight the boss. Man, it's taken 90 minutes to get through this dungeon. It's kind of unbelievable. It's Hecaton. It's supposed to be like Hecatoners, the, you know, the many-armed one. Just get at him with little Odin. I don't know if this guy has any sort of magic. But he doesn't seem to be the strongest. Oh, it's my controller going again. Let's make sure that's plugged in. There we go. I've been having that problem a lot lately. I need a new charging cord, I think. Just have these two throw potions while the rest of us attack. I don't think this guy has like an unblockable super move that I would need Odin to reflect. He seems to just be punching. Yeah, not the most thrilling boss in existence, but we can get the reflect up. Just in case, I'll be happy. If I can get a little more damage out of my crew, I'll also be happy. There we go. Alright, so just in case, we ought to be fine. Nice. Fortunately, not the most difficult boss on the planet. If it was, heaven help us. So of course you have to get out of here. Why wouldn't they make you leave? Alright. So, what I'm going to do here is mess around with some jobs. I'm going to have Duke go back to being a black wizard, which he can do for free, because he's so darn good at it. Look at all that skills. And we'll remove that, and Vinny will go back to being a white wizard. And I think this is the party I'm going to roll with temporarily. Because I am not going to do things quite the way the game thinks I'm going to. I am going to... Where'd that Black Mage shirt go? Oh, it's gone. Well, okay then. Well, here's a question. Where'd my other protector ring go? Alright, so at least temporarily, I will do the full Genji over here. I want to give the Mystic Knight its due. although I'm probably going to switch him back out for a regular knight sooner rather than later to make use of the dual defenders. In fact, it might be to my benefit to do that right now. Just get rid of all that. And go back to regular knight. I have no real love for Mystic Knight. He got his due. He's good. Let's just put all this stuff away for a little while. The demon stuff I'm gonna sell, actually. Like, all that is getting sold. In fact, a lot of this is getting sold. I'm probably not gonna use Geomancer again. I might use Bard again, though. Alright, let's get Defender Swords. Aegis. Scholar. Reflect, white, black. I feel like there's a Protect Ring missing, though. Am I not seeing it? White. Oh no, I know what happened to it. Honey's got it. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, you're gonna have to give that up. It is these two that need the help. And Yinzer is going to do the double defender for now. Okay. But, reflect back. And then helmet-wise, what do I need? Diamond? Diamond. And I think they can use the diamond ring. Use the diamond ring? Yes. Yes. Yeah, not as tanky as the Genji stuff. Oh, hello. Made here for a little more of the summoner action. Actually, we're gonna get summoner shortly enough. I think it's gonna be... yeah, maybe the last thing I do today is gonna be getting last set of jobs. Well, regular last set of jobs. Yeah, get rid of that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Or this. Extra diamond stuff. Probably not. I'll keep that. Okay. Oh, and I gotta get the cure spell off of him. Give it back to Vinny. Can't be a white mage without standard cure spells. That's just, you know, those are the rules. That's how it works. Alright. So Cave of Shadows took way too long. And as such, we're just going to get a little bit of a sense of achievement. By busting through and getting the last set of jobs. After, of course, getting back out of here. Man, the Cave of Shadows is just the worst. Doing all the back attacks, the ambushes, getting here. It's infinite. Just a bit of pain. But it is over now. Thank goodness. Zap the Skyrith-Rama. Or do that. That's fine too. It'd be nice if they toned down the counter rate on the airship just a little. This is where you need, like, the Dragon Quest Repel spell. Dragon Quest has Repel, right? Something that stops weaker enemies from challenging you. That's what I'd like. Holy water. That's right. That's the stuff. That's what I could use right now. Is holy water. Gotta get that paralysis. Make sure the one harpy doesn't get an attack off. Couple of levels. It's alright. Reasonable gains. Ah! Dude. We're gonna get out of here. I know it. This time let's get on with Ifrit. One thing I think I'd like with the Evoker is for, I'd like Ifrit's healing to be a little bit better. I think that's my one real complaint with the basic summoning stuff, is that Ifrit's healing isn't big enough. The rest of it's fine. The status effects have been great. It's coming super clutch for me. But, it's not the best healing job in the world. Alright. Now that I got all 4 fangs, I should be able to come back over here. Oh, that's right. You have to be on foot. Gotta be on foot. Now, my recollection, it's a little hazy, but I think I can just walk in here and fight a boss, and I don't have to necessarily do the next plot point yet. And if I'm lucky, it'll even clear out some space in the inventory. Did it? Yes, okay, good. Those fangs are finally gone. These guys... I don't recall these guys being particularly tough. They are a little bit of a pain, just because there's a bunch of them. I also wonder if the spells are really 50-50. I'm never been quite sure of that. But I also haven't used the Evoker as much as I have in this run. It's just kind of... It's always been one of those things where... Like, internally I try to reduce randomness a lot, and Evoker is kind of inherently random. But on the other hand, both effects are good, so you don't really lose out too much. That's what I've been doing in this run. I've used it a lot more than I ever have before, and it's been good for me. Okay, good, we got him out of the way. Oh, my controller's acting up a little bit again. Oh! Counter rate, please. Maybe a little bit much. I appreciate the experience, though. Don't say no to free experience. That happens sometimes. There we go, there's the ancient maze. Alright, so the final dungeon is in there, but there's still a few things we gotta do first. Like, story-wise, the game is essentially over, but in terms of the actual gameplay, there's plenty to go. Switch over to the Aegis Shield here. Since that gets my agility... Actually, you know, I would have the same amount of hits either way. But I want a little more defense, and magic defense in particular. And the goal is to try to get an Odin Reflect up. we're gonna go like Haste, Odin, and just fling bios and attacks until we win. It's the Earth Crystal. Here it is. Zan, you know, I don't know, is Zan really a bad guy? He hasn't done anything. This is like the first actual action he's taken against the party, so... Just make quick work of this dude and be on our way. Yeah, that's why I would like to get that reflect up. Maybe reflect some of those flares. I think you can reflect flare in this game. Yeah, I'll summon Titan to fight Titan. That'll be good. That makes sense. Ooh, that was less good. There we go. Let's see you flare me now. Yeah. I don't care that it might slightly be technically weaker than Odin. You always get damage out of Titan. And it's just funny having Titan fight Titan. Let's see now. It's a little weird that Arrow 2 did so little damage. I don't know if he's strong against it or what. Maybe he just has really high magic defense, because even his own flares aren't doing... Well, he's dead now, but his own flares weren't doing a whole lot. Alright, okay, so maybe Zand was doing something. Using his Earth Crystal to plunge the world into darkness. Not really sure how, though. I thought he used the Water Crystal to make time stop. Silk's Tower is built concentrating the power of light, but he's trying to summon the Dark Cloud there using the power. Alright, so he's in process of doing evil. That's fine. If you're just in the process of doing evil, that counts. We'll have a good ambush just in time. Just in time. I would like to take this fight, though. Should I run? No, I should probably take this fight. Yeah, let's take it. Guys put out a lot of damage. But it's probably fine. Oh, they don't have a lot of health. That's good. I guess I'm used to all the dividing monsters that were full of health. Okay, so the new jobs are what? Warlock, which is Advanced Black Wizard, Shaman, Advanced White Wizard, and Summoner, Advanced Conjurer or Evoker. We will play around with those next time, though. I anticipate that there are about, I think we got about 2 streams left. We'll have one to do Doga's Grotto, the Maze, and Eureka, if I can get through there. And then the last one will just be Silk's Tower and World of Darkness. So I always got to leave in the possibility that I'm just going to die at the end of World of Darkness, and that sets you all the way back to beginning, because there's no save points in NES Final Fantasy, and it's a little rough. A little rough. But, you know, we made progress. Things worked out, overall. Got way too many ambushes in the Cave of Shadows. Between all the ambushes and the back attacks, that took twice as long as I was expecting. But, c'est la vie. Thanks for coming out. Had a good time, and maybe we'll get back to this a little later in the week. Got Anime Vampire game later tonight. And I'll see you then. Later.